Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's the former Raider. They signed him back in March. It's Josh Jacobs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Love out quickly to Dobbs. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. We'll go play action with Love. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down and 3. In motion comes Thomas. Now 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, Travis Etienne. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 93 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Foye Oluokun with the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this very close to a 1st down. A nice run there. They'll just end up a little bit short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him. Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Back to the sideline and intercepted.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. In motion comes Thomas. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
Davis going in motion. Lawrence now on 2nd down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
He will find Thomas. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They go play action for Lawrence. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here comes Jacobs.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is Josh Hines Allen from his defensive end spot to record the sack. On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Back deep for Jacksonville, that's Devin Duvernay. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
There's a short one taken by Ingram.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll try and run here with Bigsby. He will have a Jaguars 1st down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. 2 minutes remain. 1st half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In motion comes Thomas. Here comes the jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
3rd and long. Davis heading in motion. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. To return, it's Nixon. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On on the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
That one on target to Watson. He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando. Check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in our studios with the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Evan Williams is there for the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Davis going in motion. 2nd down, Lawrence. That caught by Davis. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Davis with a nice 1st down grab, and he's really developed into a good receiver, especially these last few seasons, going over 700 yards in each of the previous 2. That level of consistency is one of the main reasons why the Jaguars made it a priority to go out and sign him in free agency.
Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And he's into the end zone. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get about 5.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On play action, Love. That's caught by Dillon. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Running is Jacobs. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
Had ourselves a bit of a one-man wrecking crew out there for a minute, huh, Mike? I mean, dishing out punishment to every defender in his way. I'll tell you, the next guy who comes in one-on-one, he's going to have that run in the back of his mind.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll run the option to the left. That's a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Nice pickup there by Jacobs, and I really like this signing this offseason, Mike. I mean, with the departure of Aaron Jones going to Minnesota, they know how important that backfield is alongside Jordan Love. Can he help this Packers offense take that next step forward? And certainly done his part so far.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he'll be taken down.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these 1st downs and go finish with 6.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Jacobs. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal. Third and goal. Here's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal.
So often down here in these goal-to-go situations, so much of the emphasis is placed on taking away the wide receivers and the tight end targets in the end zone. It's not so easy bringing these backs down on the check down, so give a lot of credit to this defense, rallying to the ball and keeping them short of the end zone. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This pass is caught by Thomas. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Oregon. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. Big play coming up for the Pack as they're going to go for 2. Now Love. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game is tied.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. In trouble, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
That's caught left side by Ingram. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. Davis heading in motion. Lawrence throwing on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Jags 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think if you fail on that 4th down, you give the ball to your opponent. All they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But this coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not playing for overtime. He's saying, I got the ball late in the 4th quarter. I'm putting the trust in my offense to not only extend this drive, but to go out and try to win this game.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. This is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. 2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. Love to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Here's Jacobs. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll go for it. Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Jacobs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here is 2nd and 7. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on